Who will believe my verse in time to come, if it were filled with your most high deserts? Though yet heaven knows it is but as a tomb which hides your life and shows not half your parts. If I could write the beauty of your eyes, and in fresh numbers number all your graces, the age to come would say, this poet lies, such heavenly touches ne'er touched earthly faces. So should my papers, yellowed with their age, be scorned like old men of less truth than tongue, and your true rights be termed a poet's rage and stretched metre of an antique song. But were some child of yours alive that time, you should live twice, in it and in my rhyme. The poet asks who would believe his verse in the future, in time to come, if the youth's true excellence, most high deserts, will to fill his verse. The poet's verse is inadequate. Heaven knows is either an exclamation on the part of the sentence. Heaven knows that this verse is but a tomb. Shakespeare even goes as far as to say that the tomb hides half the youth's beauty. Shakespeare argues that his descriptions are not strong enough, and that they do not do justice to the man's beauty. If I could write the beauty of your eyes. Again, if the poet could number all the youth's graces in fresh numbers, then future times would accuse him of falsehood. Future ages would say, this poet lies, such heavenly touches ne'er touched earthly faces. Such heavenly touches were the divine touches traditionally bestowed by muses on the poet, or they are the strokes of the brush or chisel of a divinely inspired hand, which, having touched an earthly face, makes it perfect. A future age believing that such divine perfection could never happen would think the poet's efforts exaggeration. Shakespeare insists that his comparisons, even though they are limited in strength, are not exaggerations. The poet's manuscripts, my papers, once they are discoloured, yellowed, with age, will be subject of ridicule, scorned, just as old men of less truth than tongue are derided. What the youth is truly owed, your true rights, could be dismissed in the future as a poet's rage, or rejected as the stretched metre of an antique song. Stretched firstly intends exaggerated, but was used technically of earlier poetic styles. Antique song is both ancient and distorted. The sonnet ends with a typical notion that should the young man have a child, he shall live both in the child and in the poet's rhyme.